Hello and welcome to Expedition Online, Day 4. My name is Jessica Martin from Season 1, and with me tonight we have one of our fan favorites from Vesuvius, John Scheidman.
Oh yeah!
Welcome to the commentators booth.
Oh, it's so good to be here, Jess. There's one thing we all know I love doing. It's talking.
Ah, yes, this was meant for you.
I am ready to fucking go.
I'm sure we'll get some colorful insights from you.
I'll be colorful already.
So last night we had Piss and Vinegar, Rock and Rhonda deserted from the Crossroads.
The villains. How dare they? No, I'm kidding. They did what they had to do. I get it. Unanimous vote. You want to, in the party stage, you want to have as many unanimous votes as possible. That's who they all got around. They voted her out. I'm going to miss her, though.
Me too.
I love Rock and Rhonda.
Rhonda had a great story, and hopefully her casting sessions with Adam pay off, and she'll get on the show one day.
She will be a John Scheidman fan favorite if she does. So, cheers to you, Rock and Rhonda.
We're rooting for you, Rhonda. But yeah, we are in the second day of the swap parties. We've got some very fishback heavy parties. We've got coach heavy parties, so anything can happen.
Do you think the coach parties are like doing seances or Mai Tai circles or something like that?
I think I saw Mike wearing some feather earrings, so there's a strong chance of that.
Yeah, and I say all that with respect, Coach. I freaking adore you.
John's gonna get a feather earring too.
I honestly.
But let's send it over the game and find out who is going home tonight.
Woo!
A day 2 tribe swap where we get the picks. Honestly, I was a little bit stoked to be able to thin the herd a little bit, get a little bit easier to manipulate a smaller group.
There was an opportunity for someone to volunteer to make a big decision. And of course, I'm not going to be the first one to volunteer, but you know what, I'll be like, I guess I'll take one for the team and I'll do it, I guess.
The role of captain was pretty much sprung upon me kind of randomly.
Madison and Robbie had to choose someone else to be the third captain, and they chose Lori, so Lori's been super busy the past couple of days.
Actually pretty pleased with the 5 people that are on our team. I think we're off to a good start.
But I got to talk to Robbie, who was also one of the captains, and he seems like super cool. Like, I definitely, if we end up in the merge, like, I definitely see myself kind of gravitating towards him.
I hope we do swap back. I don't want to be in this tribe for another day because I'm going to be seen as a strong 4 with people from Fishback. Again, I don't want to vote any of them out. I want to meet some people from Party Coach. Like, that's the move right now. Like, we've only been in these tribes for 4 days. I'm not married to anybody. Do you see a ring on my finger? No. So the people that stand out to me was Cole. Cole seemed to be strong at challenges. Now, did I put a couple of cans on him? Yes. Lady K was serving looks tonight. That outfit was chef's kiss. Glasses was nice little accessory.
Now that I'm on the red tribe, I know that I'm good with Madison for sure. But I know that there's, potential tension with Jack. And maybe Lady K voted for me, maybe she didn't.
I like Jack. Jack, he's a wild card because he's so young and he's so hungry, but I think he respects me enough that I'm able to pull him in and kind of nurture all of his eagerness. And then really again, he may be playing me, but who the hell knows? He's getting these compasses left and right, and he's telling me, so we're good.
Madison and I have a good thing going. I think more likely than not, we can swoop in Jenny and keep her around. But we'll see.
I want this Cold War to end. So this is the time to get him out. He's got to go.
I just wish I had a damn compass in my back pocket.
I don't think anyone suspects that I have the compass. I really get great vibes from Randy and Robbie. I think Holden can be next out if it has to be the case, and I am okay with that.
If we have to go to Crossroads, Randy is my target. I hope we don't have to go back to Crossroads because it'll get messy and I don't want to be a victim of the mess.
Okay, welcome everyone to Expedition Online Season 5. It's Day 4. We are here for exemption.
Greetings, explorers! Today's challenge is the Monteverde scavenger hunt. You will set up your device in a central location of your house, and you will leave your device where it is throughout the entire challenge. You will not take it with you as you are searching for these items around your house. Jonathan has a list of items that he will choose from. He will tell you the item, but you need to wait for him to say go. If you leave your screen before Jonathan says go, you will be disqualified from the challenge. Your goal is to go and grab the item, run back, and hold it up in the screen as quickly as you can. Don't be the last person back, because if you're the last person back, you are eliminated. Additionally, if you don't have the item, too bad, so sad, you will also be eliminated from the challenge. So hopefully you have lots of random things around your house. You want to be the last explorer standing so you can win exemption for your party.
We've got 14 players left after Rhonda was deserted at the crossroads last game day, leaving the black party with only 4 players. So for today's challenge, we want everyone to compete. So the black party is going to get 1 mulligan. So the first player from the black party that is eliminated will get a second life. Okay, with that, you have all seen the video. Today's challenge is an Expedition Online classic. We have the scavenger hunt. The last player remaining will win a reward for their party. The first team where all their players are eliminated will be joining me tonight at the crossroads. The winner of the challenge will also receive a $20 donation to their charity. Looks like we've got everyone in place. The first item we are going to grab is a dictionary. 3, 2, 1, go!
If we don't have a dictionary, we're automatically out, right?
You can get creative. Encyclopedias, instruction manuals, dictionary.
Home remedy.
Home remedies.
Animal encyclopedia.
Jack's still giving us an effort. Still running around. Mike looks like he's conceded at this point.
Was I good?
Yes, we accepted yours. I have a list of great items. And for some reason, my eyes went to this one first.
Excellent.
Got
Jack, what are you showing me here?
It's an LED manual.
We're taking it. All right. Sorry, Mike. You have been eliminated first round. Round 2, a buff, bandana, or scarf. 3, do not leave before I say go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we've got Jack, Randy, Jenny, David, Cole, Robbie,
Greg,
Holden, Lady K's back, Lori's back.
My Expedition Online buff hasn't gotten here yet.
Oh, I've got mine wrapped around my cherry now. Randy's good.
So we're waiting on Madison and Z.
Uh-oh, no scarf, bandana, buff. Ziania's back. You try to get creative. You never know.
Bad time to have a messy room.
Mona's still searching. Go through your roommate's closet. The dorm could come in handy. Go check your neighbors. Looks like Madison's all but conceded at this point. Simona has a scarf-looking thing that's good enough for me. So that means that Madison has been eliminated this round. Our third item is money. So that could be cash or change. Ready in 3, 2. Okay, just ready at the rules. Do not leave the screen or move until I say go. This last warning for the whole round. Ready in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we got Jack. We've got Simona. We got Randy, Holden, David, Greg, Lady K, Janya, Jenny. Looks like it's just David, did I get you? Yep. Okay, looks like it's just Lori. A little too late, Lori. Unfortunately, you've been eliminated. Oh, I love a good fall item. Our next item is a leaf. Ready in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we've got a bunch of people back. Cole, David, Danya, Jack, Lady K. Oh, who's last?
I just
Looks like
hopped out a
Simona's
window.
gonna be last. Oh, dorm room takes her down. No plants or anything. Gotta get a little greenery in that dorm room, Simona. That's the first member from Team Black to go down. So Simona is still in the competition. Everyone who's eliminated from this point is out of the competition. All right. For our next item, we are looking for a stuffed animal. 3, 2, 1, go.
You accept rubber duck. Tell me
Stuffed
fast.
animal, no.
Gah.
All right, I see Randy, Robbie, Simona, David, Greg, Cole, Jack jumps in the screen. I got Zanya, Jenny, and Lady K are back. Unfortunately, Holden a little too late. Oh, that's nice. It's a little stuffed animal though, but unfortunately,
First with the ducky.
not back in time. Our next item is an egg. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we've got Randy, Robbie, Cole, Zianya, David, Jenny, Lady K. We're just waiting on Jack, Greg, Simona going through the fridge. Oh, dorm room gets to Simona. Simona, unfortunately, you have been eliminated from this round.
Not a scavenger hunt without an egg.
Yeah. So we are left with 2 players from the Black Party, 3 players from the Green Party, and still 4 players from the Red Party. Our next item is toilet paper. 3, 2, 1, go. David, Jack, Greg, Jenny, Cole, Randy, Dianya. Oh, Robbie. Yep, Robbie, you're just in there. Lady K, unfortunately, you are the last back with the toilet paper. You have been eliminated. I'm going to skip the 3, 2, 1. I'm going to say the item, then I'm going to say go. You guys are ready to go anyways. It's just killing the vibe. All right? All right. I am looking for a remote control, not your phone. Go. Yep, Jack, David, Cole, Dianya, Robbie, Randy. We're looking for Jenny or Greg. Jenny is back. Greg, unfortunately, oh, it was right behind you, Greg. Oh, unfortunate, but you have been eliminated from this round. Our next item is a string or rope. Go. String or rope? Cole, Dianya, Jack, Randy, David, Jenny, looks like Robbie. Unfortunately, you have been eliminated this round, leaving Randy as the only member left for Team Black. Our next item, sandals or flip-flops, go. Who's ready for the beach? David is, Jack, got Jenny, Yanya, and Cole. Randy, unfortunately, you just missed it. That means that Team Black has lost the competition and will be joining me tonight at the Crossroads. So now we are just playing for the reward and the $20 donation to the winner. Our next item is salt. Go. Ooh, David, Dianya, Cole, and Jenny. Jack, unfortunately, just back a little too late there. You have been eliminated, leaving us with 2 from each side. Our next item is a magazine. Go. All right. Got Sam's Club, you're good. Life magazine. Very nice.
I'm gonna try it. It's like a Spanish.
What is it?
Like a Spanish, like, I don't know.
Oh, like a
I'll be
comic
back.
book.
Yeah.
Comic book? That's a magazine.
Yeah, I'll say yes.
Yeah, David
Dianya.
accepts it. Dianya, we're accepting the comic book. You will be representing the Green Party here in the final 3.
You go, girl!
Our next item is a pillow. Go. Oh, Diana's ready with that one. Cole has his. Jenny, unfortunately. Oh, just late, Jenny. They were set up ready to go for that one. All right, we have one from the Green Party, one from the Red Party. We're playing for the reward and the $20 donation. Our last item is a map. Go. Who's gonna pull out their Game of Thrones DVD?
Let's go, Cole.
Oh, that's pretty much what I wanted. Is that a map? That looks like a map to me. Cole has won the reward and he has won the $20 donation. Cole, why don't you tell us the charity that you're representing?
So, Best Friends Animal Society, it's where I adopted my cat, who you might see in the background of some of my confessionals.
Awesome. Well, very happy to get you that donation. Jess will be in touch with you for that.
Congrats, Cole.
Cole has also won reward for the party. They will be sending one player from each party to our summit with Janet Carbon. The player that goes from the Black Party will be going back to their party before the Crossroads, will be part of the vote. You have 2 minutes to decide who you'd like to send from each party. All right, looks like the Red Party made their decision. Cole?
We are going to be sending Randy from the Black Party and David from the Green Party.
All right. And from your own party?
Oh, from... I mean, are you guys... I'll go. Or do we have any qualms with that, team? Unless someone wants to go.
You won.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll go.
All right. So it looks like Cole will be joining David and Randy at the summit, where they're going to get a nice little pep talk from Janet. And who else knows what Janet has up her sleeves over there? The Black Party, I will be seeing you at the Crossroads at 9:15, 45 minutes from right now.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be sick.
I'm gonna be sick too. It's really unfortunate because, I mean, at least if all 4 of us were here, we could break off individually, but
I don't know, it's just...
there's only one person not here. They said they're gonna be here before Tribal. Is there gonna be any time to convene with him?
Before Crossroads.
I'm kind of feeling that we're not gonna be able to, and that really sucks.
Then do we just break off anyway?
I don't know. He might have an advantage when he comes back. Or maybe more information. Breaking off might cause more panic.
I'm down for whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah, if you guys want to break off, I'm fine to just hang out in the base camp. I'm gonna try to
rotate.
Full disclosure, I'm scrambling to see if there's an advantage back in play to make this a little bit easier on myself, because I don't know where I'm going.
No, do what you got to do. This is Survivor, so.
I guess we can go, and then
we can
do
switch
the
off
same
later.
as yesterday. Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck this. Okay.
We're good. This sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be honest with you here. I feel like they're going to try to pitch me a U vote.
Yeah.
Like, because of the whole dorm thing, but
I know, but I did the best yesterday. So just because I suck today, this is never gonna happen again. Like, this challenge is done. Look, like you told me, like, you told me you wanted to work together. I wanted to work with you. Yeah. And I had a feeling that was what you were gonna say. I just wanted to say it first.
Yeah, no, okay, so I'm just telling you, I think that has not been said to me yet, obviously, but I would imagine that it's Holden picked Randy, so I
Right,
imagine
Randy.
those two are close. So I feel like they're either going to tell you my name or me your name, and that's going to be the.
I'm not writing your name down.
I'm not either.
Randy told me that like last vote he did tell me the same as you, that he wanted to continue to work together.
Mm-hmm.
Holden didn't really give me much of the same vibe. But for all we know, Randy could have lost his vote. Like we have no clue what's going on, but I'm not writing your name down.
I'm not writing yours down either. Are you 100% set on Holden, or would you vote for?
No, if you would like, I am pretty confident they're gonna pitch my name.
I think they will as well. And listen, take gender out of it. I mean, 3 women leaving first is not it. But two, yeah, you would be the third one. That's not it. But on top of that, I was genuine when I said I wanted to work with you. So
Yeah, no, me too. From day one, I was like, seriously, the moment that they read that you were on Fishback, I was like, put me on Fishback. Like
Aw.
before I'd even heard you speak, I was like, put me on Fishback.
You're so kind. Thank you. I am open to whichever. I think if we talk to them both, see what they say to us, we can compare notes and then figure out who's just talking a good game and who is actually trying to play the game. You know what I mean? Like I'm open to either one. I want to see what they say to me, but I want you to know 100% without a doubt I am not writing down your name.
No, yeah, I'm in the same boat. Yeah, and like at the end of the day, right, if they're pitching my name and you have a strong preference, like I'm gonna vote with you. You know what I mean? Like yeah.
And here's the thing.
And if
Going
we
to
can
Rock
get them to split, right, if we can get them to split, that's ideal.
Right.
And if we're very sure that they're set on me, then that's another conversation.
And here's the thing. If they're set on you, if they're like it has to be Simone, it has to be Simone. I guess we're going 2-2. And going to Rocks at Final 14 is not ideal, but if we have to go to Rocks, call me Rock and Robbie, because I will go to Rocks for this. Like, I'm not going to just settle for it's like if I don't, I just go out next anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
It's inconsequential. Okay, where the fuck is Randy?
Here's the thing, take a breath. Okay? I always get the opportunity to come in and talk with the survivors and just kind of bring them back to where they might need to be in their head and in their focus. And what I was saying to Cole and David was, you have a few minutes here with me that you have an opportunity to talk. The game starts changing a lot. And what I advise people to do is have an open mind to new pathways. So where do you feel like you stand in your tribe?
Well, my current party, it's 4 of one my original black party, and 1 of the original red. But I think that the conversations have already been like starting where I don't think those, day one party lines truly, exist. I think everyone's kind of got that mindset of let's keep our options open right now.
That's good, because I will guarantee all of you things are changing. So you guys tell me what's going on, Randy or David.
It's obviously different for myself because we are heading to Crossroads in literally 30 minutes from now. So I am extremely nervous just because it's such a tight party. We've got 4 of us there and we all get along really good. So, and this is crucial time that I am missing. I do feel comfortable enough to feel like once I get back, I will have a chance, but I'm definitely nervous at the current moment.
Okay. David, anything you want to add?
Yeah, I am grateful that my party has won
the last 2 times, our chances were 66% on paper, but you never know. You could just not have a magazine or not have a dictionary, and then you could be screwed. So you just never know.
How close do you guys think you are to the merge?
Oh, who fucking knows? I mean, they did a swap on the second moment, so could be tomorrow.
Every moment is valuable. And that is one of the most crucial pieces of information I can give you. And I know that, Randy, you're very nervous, but I'm going to talk to you three about something right now. Here's some choices that three of you are going to have to think about. And above these three choices, I want you to have open minds to new ways in the game. Okay, you're either going to take a risk or you're going to play it safe. Okay? If all three of you play it safe, nobody gets anything and nobody loses anything. So that means we're all staying status quo. So if one player risks and two of you play it safe, the one who risks gets an advantage. If two risk, then those two people will pick urns, where one will have an advantage and one will lose their vote. If all three risk, then all three will pick urns. One has the advantage and two lose their vote. So this is a very, very, very strategic time for all three of you, because you may feel safe and content right now. I'm telling you, you need to think 2 or 3 steps down the line.
I'll just say, I think I'm fine tonight. I do feel like I trust the people I'm working with within this really tight 4. I'm down for something, come whenever we join together. But I do feel comfortable heading into tonight, and I don't want to risk losing my vote at all with where I'm at the moment.
Do you want to chat with Holden and see where his head is at? I'm so curious to see what he says, and if he doesn't give you a name, red flag.
Yeah, I know. We'll probably pitch Randy to him just because of the potential of Randy having an advantage, and obviously I think the potential of Randy having an advantage is going to make him not want to vote for Randy. So I also do think, just for the potential of Randy having an advantage, voting Holden might be safer. In my ideal world, Randy does come back saying, like, I really want to stick with you and Robin.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, right, one way or another, we want to stay in United 3 to the best we can. All right, I'll just go back.
Ooh, T. So I'm playing it super chill right now, but my target is Randy. I fucking hate that Randy went to Janet's summit, but I'm assuming Randy could potentially have a choice to be made here. Like,
I mean, you guys can decide whether to trust me or not, but I'm going to play it safe, and then you guys can do whatever you want to do.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of tempted to risk, go big or go home. But then it also truthfully kind of stems from this sentiment that I know for a fact there's 1, maybe 2 people on my current party who voted for me at our first little crossroads. So that's the part of me where it's like, can I trust my old party? And can I trust my new party? So, I mean, truth be told, right, if we're laying it out there, I appreciate the honesty, but I think it's also kind of known that there were tensions at that first crossroads.
I will tell you this, that Boston Rob tried to tell me something at that point when I felt very secure, Randy. And he was trying to tell me to watch and observe different things, and I'm passing that on. So listen to what he's saying. David, you go ahead. Tell me what's going on with you with this.
Well, just from a numbers perspective, I'm coming in down 2 to 3 because I only entered my new party with 1 person from my original party. So on numbers, that is a little weird, obviously. But I do think that there might be chances for wiggle room. I don't know. I feel like, Randy, you know how much unity was there within our original party. But
I, like everybody else, want to keep options open and not turn down something that's going to lead to something better, a more secure path going forward. Personally, I will not be risking my vote. And I think that people who go on Survivor and say, oh, I came here, I came all the way here. Obviously, it's different when you fly all the way to Fiji. But I came all the way here, so I'm obviously going to risk my vote. Not risking your vote is also a decision. Not potentially going for that advantage is also a risk, too. That's a risk that I've thought about when I've considered my position and opportunities where I would potentially want to work with both of you. So,
yeah. David, very good point. Because if you remember, I was the only one that turned down the advantage at Island of the Idols. And it was very well received.
If you don't mind, can I ask Cole a question real fast?
Yes.
Yeah. Why'd you pick for me to come to the summit?
It was a little bit random. Jenny said that you were both social, and in the back of my mind, I did like that. I was like, okay, social people, I'm social. Okay, let's see how this goes. But there was also the sentiment from the greater party, because the majority of us are from my original. So it kind of did come down to two people on the other.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Who voted for you at the last crossroad?
Jack. He played a compass, misplayed it, and wrote my name down. So
I hear that two of you are not comfortable in your position in your tribes. One of you is. Whenever you're comfortable, you should never be. Before I leave the three of you, because this is really interesting to me, there's so much stuff I want to say, but I don't want to change your game. This is a critical point, in my opinion, my mind. This is a critical point where the game can change. And you need to think about where you want to go from here. It's going to affect big time your next move in the game.
I might not have another move in the game if
That's
I
true.
mess up here.
I mean, I think truthfully, I know that I have one person on my side in my party. I think if I look at my party, I'm kind of a little bit of a threat. Even in the last challenge, everyone was putting extra weight on me, and I just showed again, oh wait, I can run around my apartment and find stuff quickly. So I think my game now at this point is kind of, is there a way that I can make sure that relationships are strong? So then, hey, potentially down the road, if y'all need a meat shield, I'm here.
I hear you, and I think that if Randy, you legitimately, in your heart of hearts, believe that there's no way, hell, Earth, the ether, another planet, whatever, that you don't think that you're going tonight, then I'm fine. I was gonna risk my vote anyway, but if we can come to a consensus about if we want someone to have an advantage and how we would go about hopefully formulating that in the future. Cole, if you really strongly feel that you need it because you feel like you're a threat, then I support you. Genuinely.
Yeah, I have not changed that I'm going to play it safe today. I have not changed my mind. And everyone watching at home wants to see us do the crazy stuff. I'm going to be boring here because I'm looking at the numbers. It's a 4-person crossroads. I feel very confident that I have one person in my back, so at the very worst, I think it will come down to a 2-2 split, but that cannot happen if I lose my vote tonight. So I have to put 1,000% of my faith into the person that I've been speaking to the past couple days who I feel close with, and if it ends up costing me the game...
I love Randy, but if he has something, he probably is going to play it tonight.
Yep. Yeah, that's basically exactly what we were saying. And the reality is he has something or he's lost his vote. I don't feel like I know Randy well enough to guess what type of decision he would make in that scenario of risk versus no risk.
Here's my mentality. I don't think he would use it. And I don't want to even consider who I'm voting for, and because getting rid of Randy with an advantage would be the reason to get rid of him now.
Why do you think he wouldn't play it?
I don't think he would play it because he's full disclosure, he's very comfortable with me and Robbie. And full disclosure to you, I'm very comfortable with him as well. And I knew I would have to get rid of him at some point if there was an advantage at play. And in a tribe of 3 people, with one having an advantage, we're most likely going to get split before we meet again. I think it would probably just make more sense to get rid of him now. if he has an advantage. I don't want to commit to anything until I feel out tribal and see how he's reacting. Because
Right.
if he comes back super calm, he might have an idol, and I don't know. If I turn on Randy now and he plays the idol, my game's
right,
over.
then you're
So
fucked. Yeah.
you know where I'm at.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess that's the tentative plan, and then if he comes back being comfortable, then we shift the plan.
That worked out. I'm probably gonna get a chance to talk Robbie before she gets a chance to say I wanted Randy out. So honestly, here's where my head's at. What I told Simona is there's a solid chance Randy comes back with an advantage of some kind. And I said if I feel that's the case, and I also feel that he's not going to use it, that I would vote for him. I don't genuinely feel that way, mostly because I think if he gets an advantage at all, he is playing it tonight, just out of principle, because he's not talking to any of us. But I also don't want to get rid of Randy.
So my question to you is, let's say if Simona does go tonight and we don't swap and we stay in this tribe,
Mm-hmm.
where does that put me, you, and Randy?
That puts me, you, and then Randy.
You promise?
I promise that.
Okay. I think my biggest fear here is being on the outs of you and Randy. Like,
No, that's not going to happen.
okay.
I like Randy, but he's honestly in a really high headspace for this game. So no matter what happens, what I think is going to happen towards late game is one of me and him are going to fight each other. And so I'd rather not entertain that possibility by getting too close to him now. I'm very comfortable with this being my two.
I genuinely picked you for a reason.
I believe that. It's weird, man. I believe in energies, but literally the second I saw you before team picks, I was like, I hope I get Robbie's team.
I love that. I got instantly like great vibes from you, and I was like, I want to work with Holden long term. I just worry as well, like, and I'm not saying I want to vote Randy. My thought is if Randy is comfortable this round,
mm-hmm.
and Simona goes, would Randy just idle next round, and then we're fucked?
Yes, in theory, just a baseline understanding of the game at play with a tribe of 3, I think there would be some sort of switch involved. I don't think they would keep a tribe of 3 in an elimination round. I think we would get some sort of buffer. They would split us, or there would be another swap. But I don't think we would have to compete as a tribe of 3. And even if we did, there would be 2 sit-outs. And in those scenarios where they do make the 3 compete, they cater to, they make it something that's not a disadvantage to be low numbered. It's usually something that if you have the pieces to win, you're gonna win. We haven't seen a puzzle yet, and I'm banking on the next challenge being a puzzle. I'm fairly certain that if a puzzle comes, less heads is much better than more, and I'm confident that we can at least not lose.
So you want to go Simona here? I'm totally down for that.
Yeah. I just don't want to say it out loud because it's so shitty. I don't want to I love everyone here, but strategically Simona makes the most sense. I mean, she's in a dorm. That might be a hindrance in the future. Who knows where the challengers are going to go? Honestly, only she does. She has the most experience with this game, which is also a little worrying. She's been watching it. I need to watch it too. I've watched like a little bit of the picking.
Boy, oh boy.
I'm sure the mods hate hearing that. So far, everything's been amazing on this end. I can't wait to watch it. It might have been a little advantage to know some of their favorites for the scavenger hunt, but That's neither here or there.
Oh,
Next season, you guys got to do pop funk figurines, some kind of collectibles. Randy is back.
Randy is back. Do you want to jump to base camp and talk with him?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Real quick, where do I stand up? How are we looking? Because I
People
trust
are
you.
nervous. People are nervous. I'm more nervous that it's gonna be me than like less that I'm worried about you. I'm worried that it's gonna be me.
I am not writing your name down. I'll look you in the eyes. I am not writing your name down. I want to work with you. I know Robbie wants to work with me. I hate to throw out names, but I have to in this situation. I think I'm voting Holden. I'm interested to hear what you think. If you'd rather vote Robbie, like, let me know.
No, I was on the same page. To be frank, the only like variable, we're about to be on a 3-person party, and the only variable is it's hard to be comfortable being on a 3-person party with someone who has an advantage, but I would much rather vote out Holden than you.
I don't have anything. Actually, if you want to real quick, we still have time to speak after. We can go back to base camp and I'll tell everyone what happened.
Yeah, I think everyone would like to hear that. But like I'll tell you now, like it is not my intention at all to write your name down. And I'm on the same page as you, and it makes me very nervous because I haven't had a chance to reconvene with Robbie, but I do think Holden's gonna say me.
Which
Yeah,
I'm gonna play along with. I'm gonna go guy strong. If they pitch that, I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah,
but I'm not writing your name down. I'm not doing
okay.
it.
No, Randy and Simona jumped in the call.
Oh, gotcha.
Well,
what I am anticipating happening right now is Simona's going to tell Randy what I told Simona. I'm going to have to tell Randy it was BS. He's going to have to confirm that it was BS with you.
Right.
I don't
Now,
think that would change much.
if when I talk to Randy individually, if Randy tells me your name, like and it's like serious, I will find a way to let you know or whatever, and we can figure something out on the fly. But if my name comes up, I would truly appreciate you telling me.
I will.
Perfect. Welcome back, Randy.
Welcome back, everyone.
And welcome
Okay,
back.
so I
was the summit?
imagine it was. I mean, fun. If I'm being honest, it was fun. I love spending time with Janet. Thank God she takes time out of her day to come. I respect all that. On the flip side, waste of time because I would rather be here speaking with you guys. So basically, I'll be honest with you. Believe what obviously we've all seen the show. Believe whatever you guys want, but I'm just going to be 100% honest with you. It was Prisoner's Dilemma. She spoke to all of us about how we felt in the game at the moment. And I said, well, I'm actually nervous because we're going to Crossroads in like 20 minutes here and I'm not speaking to anyone right now. So I'm like extremely nervous where she's like, calm down. You still got the game. I'm like, don't tell me to calm down. I got to go back to camp right now. Like, let me leave. But anyways, I played it safe. They said an advantage. They did not say what it was, but it would just be idiotic for me to risk my vote. Like in a 4-person tribe, that could possibly be the most stupid thing ever. So I played it safe, and I just wanted to rush back and speak to everyone and hear where your guys' thoughts were before we go to Crossroads in 15 minutes. I don't have anything. Promise you that. I'm interested to hear where everybody's head's at. I'll just pitch my case. I know I was away, but I'm honest with you guys. I'm loyal. If you want someone loyal, hit me up, hit my line. So I'll go to, I already spoke to Simona for just a second. I'm going to go to in the trees and then Robbie, Holden, whoever wants to go with me. I don't care, but.
Of course. Holden, you want to start? You two go to the trees?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Oh my God. I'm so stressed, Robbie. I'm so fucking stressed. He said me, right?
Who, Holden?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The dorm room and that typical.
Jesus, why? What? Sorry, I'm fucking in college. Oh.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
What did Randy say?
Randy pitched Holden, which I don't know. It feels too. It's too much like exactly what I said. Like, right? It's what I said to you. I said it would be perfect if Randy came back and was like, "I'm not voting for you. I think it's best to do Holden." And he did say, he was like, if you want it, if you'd rather do Robbie, like, and I was like, I said, I was like, no, to be frank, like I would rather do Holden, right? Because I want the most possibility of that. But like Holden did say some interesting things. He was like, I know I'm gonna have to get rid of Randy in this game eventually. I'm like, buddy, eventually it's the third vote. You're already thinking about. He was like, to be honest, I feel very close and like very comfortable with Randy, but I know I'm gonna have to cut him at some point. I'm like, you're good to be cutting your close ally at the third vote.
Did Simone?
How
Sorry.
is it? I was gonna say, how's it looking? Should I be worried tonight, or am I good?
You're good. Me and Robbie are on the same page that it's gonna be Simona, and I also believe your pitch. So
first 3 picks, right? It was Robbie who picked you. You picked me. We obviously have a great relationship. I don't want to say Simona cost us the challenge today, but
I know that he picked me, whatever, but like, no, like I told you, I have your back. Like you've definitely made me feel the most, like I feel the most genuine with you. I also feel like Randy is very social. He's very likable. He was doing all that with just the rendezvous, right? He was saying, he was like, it should not have taken all that to do the rendezvous. And I was like, I understand you wanted to make her feel safe, all these things, but he was really the one running that shit, right? Whereas like I know you're not doing that much, right? Like,
I promise you, I'm not. Yeah, no. Okay, I feel good. I'm curious to see what Randy tells me. I will let you know before we go to Crossroads, and if he genuinely pitches me a Holden, here's the thing. I'll give you a sign. If he genuinely pitches me Holden, I'll keep my hat regular, right? And if he lies and he tells me it's supposed to be Simona, and we don't get a chance to talk before Crossroads, which my goal is to talk with you, I just don't. If he pitches me you and then I go to try to talk to you individually, I don't want to give a red flag. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if he pitches me you and I come into Crossroads, hat backwards and game is on. Okay.
Like that, and okay, and then if your hat's backwards, are we voting Randy or are we voting Holden?
If the hat is backwards, we will vote Randy, and here's why. Here's why. Because if Holden genuinely feels like he should get Randy out at some point, I think that we can convince him, like on the revote, like, are you and I about to go to Rocks for at final 14? Like, let's vote him out here. We all see how big of a threat he is, and we're going to swap after this. So let's come back from this united. Like, we'll give that, the good old razzle dazzle.
So when you talk to Randy, right? Keep it straight. When you talk to Randy, tell him what Holden told me. I want him to know that Holden said he knows he has to like get him out eventually. Because
yeah, and he said the same thing to me. So
yeah, I'm incredibly nervous. I'm like,
I understand that, but listen, I'm here. I'm here, and I'm here with you.
I know.
Hey, I'm shaking again. I hate this, dude. I was so mad.
Scavenger hunt.
My mom was in the room, and I said, "Do people just collect flip flops?" Like, I was back in like 2 seconds.
Dude, they were all like fractional seconds like behind.
So they were wearing flip flops.
Two people were wearing flip flops. Someone lunged out of their seat and came back. It was over before it started.
I mean, college shower, but yeah.
Sorry that I'm rushing around, guys. I just want to make sure I get to everyone. Robbie, are you cool if I speak with you for a minute?
Of course, yeah, 100%.
Let's go to the Cloud Forest, bro. That's like my peaceful place. Like, I love the Cloud Forest.
All right.
All right. I trust you more than anybody because I know you want to play this game honest. What I've been told, I'll play it honest with you. Right? We both said we're going to be 100% honest moving forward. I don't have anything. I really don't. I played it safe. It just would make no sense for me to risk a vote within a 4-person crossroads.
Right.
Simona is telling me Holden. That's where she wants to go.
Holden the same.
Holden is telling me Simona. That's where he wants to go. Who would you rather work with moving forward? I'll be honest with who I'd rather work with. I would rather work with Simona.
I really do like Simona. I think my question for you is if it comes down to Simona and myself. Like, let's say for some reason we don't swap out of this tribe and we lose the next challenge again. I know you picked Simona in the thing. Where am I at in comparison to you and Simona? Because she's dope, and you can be honest with me. Like,
no, I want to be honest with you because I want to work with you. And my honest answer is I want to work with you and Simona. So, like, if it came down to it, and it is a 3-person tribe, it'll be like me in the middle type situation because I love both of you guys. I honestly do. This is just me pouring my heart out to you, saying honest. I want, when we said the final 4, yes, that's cool. Yes, I wanted that to happen. I haven't lied once this game. But I mean, I wanted to, day one, I really wish I could show you my confessionals, man. Day one, I said, Robbie, I see his face, his smiling face before you even turned your camera on. And I said, I want to work with that guy.
Yeah,
If he has something that's a really smart decision, take him out now before he gets a chance to use it. Safe would be he doesn't have anything, get him out now. Randy was a bit frazzled. I actually think he might have risked it. He did stumble his words a little bit in his pitch about the prisoner's dilemma. So
true.
he might have risked it with
Cole.
Cole.
Yeah, David seems more like the type of person who would keep it safe, who would not risk.
He didn't seem like panicked frazzle as he would be if everyone risked it and he 100% didn't have a vote. I don't think he knows. I don't think he knows yet. I think we'll probably leave that reveal. He might.
I really do like Simona as an ally. So
I'm
we're in the
curious if
middle. We basically hold the power. I'm so sorry. I talked for so long. Now we only have 4 minutes left, and I told Simona I'd speak with her one more time. I hope you're not pulling my leg. I fully trust you. That's why I didn't risk my vote. And I was speaking about one person. I told Janet and everyone else. I didn't say any name because I'm not an idiot. And I said, I feel like I have one person who has my back on the tribe, speaking about you. And I feel like at the very worst, it's going to be a 2-2 split.
No. I mean, yes, he threw it to me because, like, I think he assumed I would be more likely to vote you than Robbie. I mean, my assumption is he's gonna pitch me. And so he obviously couldn't say my name to me, and he wants me to think something believable. You know, we're in a Rhonda situation.
I'll be transparent. He didn't say a name when we talked. He was like, "What do I have to do?"
I mean, I think you and I are good. Like, you know, if Randy has something, it's probably me. So you're probably good.
Yeah.
But you know, and if he doesn't, then we're both good. So yeah.
It sucks. Just because me and him are literally like in the exact, pretty much identical boats. Like,
oh, they're heading
24,
back to
24-year-old obsessed with Survivor, first opportunity to play it, but all right, yeah, we can go back.
Yeah, let's head. Y'all, I have no clue. We gotta read. What's the hack gonna be? What's the hack?
So, real quick, Holden, can I talk with you in the cloud forest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, he's distracting him. The plan is Holden.
Okay, on God.
No.
Wait, Simona told you that.
Simona told me that Randy might have threw my name out. I think it might have been. Honestly, I thought she was lying, but oh man, we have literally 1 minute. I'm fine to tie this out and just. I think Randy's probably going Simona, but I'm genuinely fine to tie this out and just do 2 Simona. And if they do 2 me, that's whatever. I'm pretty confident Randy is gonna go with us though. I think that was just a Hail Mary to throw votes off. No?
Randy was told me you.
Okay. Are you good to go to a tie?
If we're voting Randy, then yes.
Okay.
Here's the thing: if
Yeah, we can do Randy.
if Randy's telling you that you're
No.
good with him and completely like, if he has you fully convinced that it's
Yeah, I think Simona would. I think even if it does tie, if the vote was on Randy, I think Simona would flip on the revote. I agree, Randy.
You have nothing to worry about.
I'm curious if he plays an extra vote, will we know? It doesn't matter if he plays an extra vote. It doesn't matter.
Does not matter.
If he plays a steal a vote, it's public. And if he plays a compass, it's public. The only big holy fuck would be a safety without power. That would probably be the absolutely worst thing. I would be surprised if they were giving that shit out this early in the game.
Come and join me at the crossroads, please. So, welcome everyone to the day 4 crossroads. Unfortunately, we have the Black Party here with me once again. Tough competition, guys. What can we really say about a competition like that? I mean, Randy, some of it luck-based, some of it depends kind of where you are. I mean, we saw that with Simona in the dorm room, kind of getting tripped up there. What do you take away from a challenge like this?
We have the unluckiest party here. I mean, we literally spoke about it on Tuesday. The fact that the Black Party has been at every single crossroads thus far, whether that was, whether that was with coach or now in these smaller parties, the black one has come every single time. So I'm convinced that it's a cursed party. I never believed in that when I was watching it on the show, but now I believe there can be cursed colors. So, and luck played a factor a little bit in some of the situations. We had Rubber Duck Gate 2022, whether a rubber duck qualifies as a stuffed animal or not. I mean, Simona was already saying, guys, if it's scavenger hunt, count me out because I'm in a dorm. So, I mean, there's some luck, there's some having stuff. I didn't know we had a dictionary, but the pieces fall where they fall, and we have to vote someone out tonight. That's just how they felt.
Yeah, Rubber Ducky Gate. I mean, even I questioned myself a little bit, so I don't blame you, but ruling was made.
You accepted the instruction manual to turn on LED lights for a dictionary. What is going on here, man? A rubber ducky.
The host makes the calls. I can't speak for the host, even though I am the host. It is what it is. Simona, I mean, hey, I wasn't targeting you guys. Like you said, you got a little bit unlucky on that one. Simona, you guys all voted together last crossroads. Does that must make it more difficult coming into tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it sucks. We've said out loud, like, this is our 4. We want to move forward with this 4, and at this point that is not possible, which just absolutely sucks ass for all of our games no matter what. For one person, they're going to be going home, and for the other 3, they're down a number that we all would have been united. We were hoping that maybe we were going to go back into all team Fishback, and then we still would be up 4-3 within team Fishback. There were numerous scenarios that were better than this one. I would say infinite scenarios that are better than this one. So yeah, this is hard because no matter what, everyone here is going to be in a worse position in the entirety of the game than we were before this situation.
Yeah, I mean, Holden, she makes some good points. I mean, going to Crossroads, there is a small positive in that you get to see where everyone's vote is and then who is with each other. But then, I mean, you're going to go into tomorrow with only 3 people left. Is it mostly about make sure everyone's a strong 3, or are you just trying to make sure that the right person goes home?
It really just has to be the right person. I genuinely believe from the original Fishback tribe that we're a stacked team from the start, even including Rhonda. She was the morale that held that team together as an 8, and truthfully, as this 4, I think we still have everyone matched on Fishback. But it's gonna be tough. We've been here literally the entire time together. We've pretty much only talked strategy with each other, even when we were in the full tribes. In the full parties, my mistake. Sorry, lost my wording.
You're right. It tends to happen. I mean, kind of a nervous night. Robbie, what was kind of the mindset when you guys went back into the parties? I mean, first, Randy's not there, so it's only the three of you. I mean, there's only one name to say when it's just the three of you in a room. But what was the vibe like? Do you think you know exactly where numbers are going, or is everything just up in the air for you as well?
To answer your first question, it was awkward, especially because there is only one name to be said, but that name wasn't said. We were talking about how much it sucked that we got like pummeled in that challenge. So, but then we split off and talked individually. And as much as I'd like to think I know where the votes are going, in reality, this is Survivor, and the votes could be landed on me. So I know where my vote is going tonight, and I hope that the people that I've told that I'm voting with them put their vote where they told me they were going as well. That's all I can ask for.
Randy, I mean, I kind of pointed out a big thing about today. I mean, you went off to the summit, which can be kind of a maybe a reward, maybe not. What happened over at the summit there? Sorry, what did you tell your party about what happened over at the summit?
I told them the truth. I mean, take it how you want. We all know the game we signed up for. We all know that you could speak the truth until you're blue in the face and people still might not believe you. But I told him the complete truth, and I looked at Cole and I asked him, why did you pick me out of all people to go to the summit? And he said he wanted people who were just kind of open and talkative, and it was kind of random, so my name just got thrown out there. But thanks, Cole, but I also told him you might have just ruined my game, So I don't know the conversations that these people had back at the party, but I just have to go with the gut. I have to trust the people that I trust and see where the night takes us. And hopefully it doesn't take me back to my bed.
Yeah, because I mean, you end up missing half the strategy time. Does that really put you in a fast forward? Did you just have a name in your head and you're just, I have to push this name? Or were you just trying to hear out everybody real quick and figure out what the name was that was already prominent?
I put on a GOAT form tonight, and I'm not talking greatest of all time GOAT. I'm talking tell me the name, that's where I'm going. Because I was honest with them. I said, guys, I know that I've been away. I want to speak with all you guys. I've got 15 minutes here, and I mean, they'll tell you. I just basically said, okay, you first, you second, you third, and I felt like I gave everyone the same amount of time. I don't think you can look at it and be like, Randy spoke with this person longer than he spoke with me. I think I gave everyone the same amount of time, and I heard everyone's plea, and I have a vote tonight, and much like Robbie, I trust who I trust, and that's where I'm going to go, and hopefully I don't see my name.
Now, Simona, traditionally in Survivor, I mean, genders do kind of tend to go together in some games at certain points. I'm not a big fan of it. I think, it's kind of a lower force of gameplay. But is that something that's kind of concerned you here, you being the only girl left in the Black Party here?
A little bit, but look, I told these guys last time, I said, fuck the women, I am here for the men till the end, right? Because what else do you do as the last girl on a tribe with 3 other guys? Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah, so you just kind of, that was your kind of plea to the other guys in the tribe, like, hey, look, I'm here for this group, regardless of gender, regardless of what happens later in the game.
I mean, right, like, of course, that's still a reason to be nervous, but yeah, no, I'm definitely still nervous. Obviously I can say that I'm still a woman at the end of the day, but yeah, obviously I'm hoping that doesn't come into account in this game. I've pledged loyalty to this group one way or another, right? And so I hope that me being a woman doesn't make them trust or distrust my loyalty any more or less. Yeah.
Fair enough. Holden, how have advantages worked into the conversation tonight? I mean, we know Randy went to the summit. Who knows what happened there? Throughout the game, though, we've seen kind of advantages being introduced into the game. Has there been talks about it, and is that something you're worried about?
Yeah, there's been a lot of talks about it. Randy could have been lying about which way the prisoner's dilemma went. He could be here with a compass or some other kind of advantage. That's really my main concern. just because of I've found out that Randy's been targeting me. Well, is just, I'm trying to feel him out right now. I don't think he has an idol. I just wanted to guess I wanted to get his facial reaction from that. We were talking about it a little bit, but honestly, I don't think there's one in play on this tribe at this point.
That worries me. Now, I don't know who told you I said your name, but I'm tight. Like, I'm doing what we said, so nothing else to say. That just shocks me.
Robbie, does that surprise you at all? Holden had to say, or are you kind of in a similar mindset?
I think it makes me look bad because I was the last person that talked to Holden, so it looks like I'm the one that told Holden that, but I didn't, so I guess we'll see when the votes come out.
Very interesting end to the question portion here. I'm going to open up the floor here. If anyone has anything they'd like to say before we get over into the votes, now would be a great time to do so.
I mean, I'm nervous.
I'm trying to feel myself out here. I've honestly been playing a hard game. I've been playing a little bit too open, if I have to admit, but I'm just a little bit concerned that I'm not really reading the situation right here.
I'm concerned that there's being some lies that are shared, and I hope that doesn't alter what the plan was. But yeah, I mean, it's hard. It's hard when you're in a 4-person party. You got to play hard. You have to. So I guess just trust where your guys' head is at. Trust who you trust. But I'm ready to vote.
Me too.
Me too.
Not me, but what choice do I have?
Well, before we get to the vote, there is the matter of advantages. If you have an advantage that can be played before the votes, now is the time to do so. All right, you guys know how this works. One at a time, I'm going to have you guys join me in the voting booth.
This is a really unfortunate situation, just on the timing of when the information came through.
What the fuck was that? Sorry, y'all. I'm in a crisis. And this is probably a red flag that I'm taking so long.
Oh my god, I changed my mind like 3 different times over the course of the past 30 seconds.
All right, everyone. The votes are in. If you have an advantage that can be played after the votes, now is the time to do so.
Hey, Jonathan.
Hello.
I love all of these guys a lot.
Is that it?
Nope, I'm thinking.
Oh, we're gonna have to move on.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. So Simona just wanted to say hello. With that, we will get to the votes. Our first vote is for Randy. Second vote is for Holden. Third vote is for Holden. Fourth vote is for Randy. We are tied. 2 votes for Holden, 2 votes for Randy. Randy and Holden will not vote. There will be a re-vote, which we will get to right now.
Let's go.
I just fucked my whole game. This is so funny. Okay.
All right. The votes are in. The first vote is for Randy. Second vote is for Holden. We have another tie. So the way that the tiebreaker works in our game at this point in the game is Robbie and Simona are going to have an opportunity, 2 minutes, to discuss if they can come to a decision on either Randy or Holden. If you guys don't come to a decision, then you two will be in a competition. The loser of that competition will go home.
I'm not going to a competition.
No, we're not competing. Double. Oh, you started it. Oh, okay. I double misread you, and that's my bad. Do you want to say it or do you want me to say it? I'm leaning towards the person that I voted the second time.
Okay.
Would you like to do the other thing?
Yes.
Oh boy. What I did the second time was the first plan. I'm confused.
I'd rather do what I did the second time.
Why?
Because if we don't
I have you at 3. I promise. At 3, I will not write your name down.
Well, that just, I mean, that puts whoever stays in an awkward position.
Let's get the same name from you guys in 5 seconds.
Please. And trust me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me a name, or it's you two in a competition.
Are you okay with that?
Fine. I mean, are you not budging?
All right.
We have the name. We have the name. You say it. Say it, Simone. I'm whatever you want to do. Say it.
Oh my god.
Just say it before we have to go to a competition.
I'm gonna vote for Holden.
Okay, I'm holding.
All right. Unfortunately, with that, Holden, you have been eliminated from the game in one of the most tense crossroads of Expedition Online history. As for the other 3 of you, you guys have until 11 p.m. if you'd like to continue chatting. You can go back to your group chat now.
Can I talk with you real quick in the trees?
Yeah, let's go. Sorry, we'll be back, Randy.
All right, we'll be back.
Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Oh shoot. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I guess we have to win. The next exemption, I feel terrible for Holden. I do. My guess was Robbie did not want to go to competition and Simona was not budging. So he was about to say my name and I think Simona budged at the very last minute. I hope, man, if we go back, it's me. It's obvious, it's me. So I need to find an advantage. Maybe I should have risked my vote. Actually, no, I shouldn't have, because if I risked my vote, I would be going home right now. Oh my gosh. Anyone got a paper bag out there? Ooh, you know what? I might just go to In the Trees because I can. Actually, no, that's where they are. I'm going to go to my favorite location, and that was Cloud Forest, because that's what I...
Thank you. I mean, above all, thank you for keeping me in the game. I know you guys, I'm just extremely shaken, and that was the most traumatic thing I've been through in forever. And I went to a funeral today, and that was way more traumatic than that.
I want to personally thank the Black Party for really making my night.
In 5 seasons of Expedition Online, this is the first time we've ever seen a crossroads like this. Especially on day 4.
It's pre-rendezvous! There are 13 of them left!
If this is happening right now, what is going to happen when we hit rendezvous?
I don't know, but I hope they try to signal each other with their hats again. So after all that, Holden the mental phenom is gone.
Oh, that's a sad one. Pour one out for Holden.
I was bummed to see him go.
No matter who went home in that party tonight, it was a loss for all of us.
Yes. No, it was a total loss. I'm thrilled that Robbie and Simona were able to figure something out before they had to do a challenge.
This evening started out so promising. Like, Robbie was running shit. Simona, she's not gonna play the compass. And it hasn't even come up yet, the fact that she does really have a compass. No one has even touched on that because of all the other nonsense that went on.
So we should talk about how during the strategizing, it felt like Robbie was completely in control, that it was his decision who was going to go.
Smooth.
And nobody had even mentioned his name, and nobody had even brought up the possibility that Simona had a compass. It hadn't even occurred to anybody until she just sort of unmuted herself for a while at the crossroads. I do think an underrated moment that we should probably give more attention to is when Holden said, and I think maybe Randy has an advantage or something. Actually, I just said that to see his reaction. In the strategizing, it felt like everybody had a clear idea who their allies were and what they should be doing. And then we all panicked, and all four of us. What was your favorite moment of that crossroads?
My favorite moment in that crossroads is when they still didn't have a decision after the timer ended.
So that is one really bad. But if you're Robbie, like, the die is cast, bro. You have voted, and you've now voted for both of them. You just need to say who you want out and be done.
It's awkward enough already. Someone needs to just say something and just get it all over with.
Yeah, the other person is going to go with you no matter what. And the person who you keep, I mean, like, there's the awkward thing that you both voted for that person. But that's easier to mop up than 2 minutes of hemming and hawing in front of them. If you're Randy, what's the first thing you do when you get back from that shit show?
Have a strong cocktail.
What'd you think of Randy's playing tonight?
Randy had no idea what was going on. He thought he was so comfortable that I don't think he really saw any other avenues.
Yes.
He looked like he was gonna sweat through his suit jacket at Crossroads.
He said this on camera so I can repeat it. He said this was more traumatizing than the funeral he went to, and I would like to give my apologies to whoever died. Because that's it. Whoever died is like, what the fuck? I think like part of what Randy got caught up in is that everybody was ready to play, and he didn't really show up. When he came back, he didn't want to get down to brass tacks. I mean, it's like hard to know what even like how to say what somebody should have done, because everybody should have just played better.
As a whole, yes, everyone should have played better.
No, I mean, no.
That's the best way to break it down.
Simona and Robbie said immediately after, we fucked up. Which is correct. And they started overthinking. And I think Robbie, who we both agree is a stellar social player, overplayed. And that just led to a domino effect. The good news is the only person you fucked up with is Randy. This isn't unfixable.
Crazy shit happens when you're bored and starving on an island, so... This has been an absolutely wild day 4. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight. I'm sure you're looking as forward to next week as we are. Don't forget, this is for charity too. All of this craziness goes to support some awesome causes. If you would like to donate, you can visit donations.expedition-online.com and you can write in what player you're supporting. My name is Jessica Martin. This is John Scheidman, and we will see you guys next episode.
My name definitely was thrown out at least once tonight. I'm not sure if it was by Simona or if it was Randy. And if it was Randy and he does have an advantage, I'm screwed, but it's the safest to just get rid of him now, I feel. I just need to keep everything strong between the three we have.
I think I know who told Holden, and I think it has to do with paranoia. I'm trusting Robbie. As my number one guy, I'm voting Holden tonight. I really hope it is not me.
right, thanks, Randy.
I'm so annoyed with Holden right now. You idiot. Like, that was a huge red flag for me. I feel like if I don't write Holden's name down right now, Holden could easily become a liability later in the game. But on the flip side, Randy fucking asked him if it comes down to Simone, because we'll be at 13 after this, so I don't think that we will swap right away. We could go back to tribal, and that's the reality of the situation. And here's the thing. When I asked him if it comes down to me and Simona, he would not tell me. He was like, you and Simona, you and Simona. That's also a red flag. So it's just like, I know that if I vote Randy here and he goes, I'll be in a great spot because Simona and Holden will be both wanting me to vote with them. And if I keep Randy in the game, if Randy stays tonight, for some reason they fuck up the vote. Holden is the safe vote. And if I vote Randy here, it's like, this is Expedition Online. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? I turned the hat backwards. Simona got the hint. I know Simona did. So at worst it ties, but I just don't know how Holden voted because what the fuck was that? Sorry, y'all. I'm in a crisis. And this is probably a red flag that I'm taking so long. It could be a 2. I'm about to vote Holden because if Simona and Randy vote Holden and Holden's crazy ass votes Simona and I vote Randy, I'm screwed. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I know what I'm voting Holden because if Randy and Simona both vote Randy, Randy will go in a 2-1-1. 2 on Randy from those two, 1 Holden from me, and I can blame it on Simona, and then 1. Okay, yes. This is my vote. My vote is for Holden because you shouldn't have pulled that shit, and yeah, no.
Oh my god, I changed my mind like 3 different times over the course of the past 30 seconds. I want as few people to be pissed off at me going forward. Oh my god. I really like Randy, but if he's plotting against me, I can't keep him here, but Holden is also plotting against me. But I need to vote with Robbie. Damn it. This is not what I want to be doing. Randy, you are too fucking good. You are really nice, and I really like you, and I wanted this to be a 3. But the backwards hat means that it's you, and I gotta go with who I said I was gonna go with at the end of the day, so yeah, this sucks ass, and I'm not gonna be happy later, but this is the game.
Baby, let's go! That's how you pull off a vote. Randy. And listen, next Holden, buddy, you gotta go. You firecracker. But this is a time to take a shot, and you better believe it. Oh my god, if Simona better stick to this vote. If Simona votes Holden right here and we go to rocks, I'm about to be screwed. But I'm changing my vote because, baby, we're here to play Survivor, and this is how you play Survivor. So, Randy, I'm sorry to you, my friend.
I just fucked my whole game. This is so funny. Okay. Wow. Why did Robbie flip his hat backwards if we're voting Holden? I hope he's stuck with Holden, otherwise I'm about to rock myself out, and that's ridiculous. This is what I wanted to do. I don't know. I'm voting for Holden. I better be able to patch it up with Randy. Wow, fuck me, for real.
If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe, and click on the bell to receive notifications so you don't miss any upcoming episodes or bonus content.
And congrats on the win in the challenge, Cole.
Thank you. I just like to collect things. I'm like kind of a hoarder.
I love random.
Oh, hi, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
Is this when Bill tells us it's a compass, not an idol?
Yep.
Exactly. We shouldn't. This is me. We shouldn't be laughing, but I think they'll laugh about it too.
Steven, I know you're not watching this yet, but expect another very long email.